Thank you, Pooja. Good afternoon, everyone. Good afternoon. Yeah, respected colleagues and members from CWCT and also from Manasi organization. I'm here to speak on behalf of the director, K.S. Mahisa. He's on leave, as Pooja said, and he said the director is busy with the meeting. He's got a meeting with the principal secretary. Otherwise, both would have been here for this inaugural program, which is very important actually. It's a different kind of program, as all of them said. Very special program and very close to Prasanna's heart, I think. So maybe his dream has come true. He's been planning this for a very long time. Whatever he said is actually very true, because I was also part of this. Initially, Prasanna, he attends many programs here, DSCRT programs, some of the Shikshana programs. So he had this plan, we should do something in collaboration with RI. So finally it has worked. I am really glad that we are taking this forward and implementing the project into different districts, Madhugiri and Tumkur. More than language, what is important is your ability to speak. And Rajiv sir I was so impressed. We don't know each other, we haven't met. First time I am listening to him. So the way you speak, and Prasanna also, how beautifully he spoke. Whether it is Kannada or English, doesn't matter. But what is important is the art of speaking. The art of speaking, that is very important. That's when you establish your identity. When you open your mouth, right? When you start saying something, sharing your thoughts, feelings, the way you organize your thoughts, the way you begin, the way you conclude your speech, the kind of vocabulary you use. Our thoughts are ಚೆನ್ನಾಗಿ organized ಆಗಿರಬೇಕು. There should be a flow, natural flow, and attitude should be very positive when you speak to the audience, right? Being very optimistic, confident. A leader should always be confident, right? Should be able to motivate others. So speaking is an art. Children should learn this art of speaking. For me, after being here in an English institute for about 18 years, I'm actually fed up with English. I want to learn other languages, right? So for little children, what is important is their honest attempts to speak. Maybe they'll try to speak in Kannada, that's fine. Slowly switch over to English. You have to develop that confidence to speak, whatever language it is. When I say speak, it is all these elements of speech. The way they organize their thoughts, the way they express it in their own language. Maybe sometimes they'll code mix, code switch, use 2-3 different languages. That's all right to begin with, right? So you have to build that confidence. This program should help teachers to acquire that confidence, and in turn we students to get that confidence to stand up and express their opinions, to ask questions, right? So there are certain myths actually, and I'm sure this program will help us to dispel some of these myths about spoken English. One myth is only English medium children can speak in English. That is a myth. Even our children can also speak in English. Alright, so if you think that only they can speak in English because there is English environment, they learn all subjects in English, that is a myth. Myth andreno? Mithye. Oh, mithye. Adu nija. Right? Another myth is all those who speak in English are intelligent. Is that a myth or is it true? That is a myth. All those who speak in English need not be intelligent, right? If I go to Tamil Nadu, Chennai, and if I am not able to speak in Tamil, that doesn't mean I am not intelligent. Alright. So this is another myth. We equate intelligence with English language, right? So, and the third myth is when we speak in English, we should speak like native speakers. We should have a native accent, receive pronunciation, the RP. We should speak like the British, the Americans. That is also a myth. At this age, it's very difficult to change your accent. Alright? You have a natural accent, be happy with your natural accent. And then the other myth is, for example, we should teach alphabet first, not speaking first. Alright? We should begin with the alphabet in class 1 or class 2. That is not true. We can begin with speaking. and begin with speaking, right? And speaking can be learned only by speaking is also a myth. You can improve your speaking only by speaking is not true actually. How do you develop vocabulary only by speaking? No, but by listening, right? Listen to quite a lot of English. That is when we talk about environment. Listen to good English. And you should also read in English to acquire grammar maybe or vocabulary. So you cannot improve speaking only by speaking English. The other skills are also important. And the other things are like, for example, the debate between fluency and accuracy, which is more important. So in our programs, I think we give a lot of emphasis on fluency. So this is level 1 program. So children should gain fluency in English. And the other debate is form-focused and meaning-focused speech. Prasanna, he's talked about it. Don't worry much about grammar, rules of the language and all that. So we don't believe in form-focused teaching of English. We believe in meaning-focused teaching of English. Whatever they speak, it should be meaningful, not necessarily grammatical. All right, they may make mistakes, but accept it and encourage them to speak. So, yeah, that's it. And also, like for example, the faster we speak, the better. That is also not true. All right, the faster you speak is not the better. It doesn't mean you're better than others. All right. So there is something called appropriacy in speech, fluency, accuracy, appropriacy, complexity in speech. When you go to level 3, maybe you should acquire complexity. You should be able to use complex sentences, different types of sentences, a range of vocabulary. All that is there in the module. So I'm sure this program will help all of you in the first place to run the course as course facilitators, to run this course smoothly, and also to instill a lot of confidence in our teachers. You can't achieve anything without having confidence in yourself. So this program will give you huge amount of confidence, and in turn teachers will certainly develop their English language skills, especially spoken English. So you are the ambassadors, lots of responsibilities on you. I'm sure you will shoulder these responsibilities and make the program very successful. So on behalf of the director, I'd like to thank especially CWC for collaborating with RI and DSCRT. It's a collaborative program, the first of its kind. So I'm very happy that we have come together on this platform, and we'll be together for about a year, and if it is successful, maybe in many other projects in future. So thanks to all the members of the team leader, the manager, and all the members, and thanks also to DSCRT for identifying teachers and diets, especially for deputing them. On behalf of all of us at RI, I'd like to thank everybody. All the best.